Gears Keys Monday morning.
February 5th.
February 5th, wow. Okay, February 5th, and we're taking a first look at the Tomahawk by Greer Amplifiers. Very cool company right in Athens, Georgia.
True story.
True story. Hand-built goodies for the guitar geeks of this world. And here's what we have. It's an overdrive, and it's got basic overdrive stuff like volume, drive, and treble. Nothing exciting in so far in this, but here's what is exciting about it. You hear all this talk about transparent overdrives and things like that. These guys are taking the other approach. This isn't about making it transparent. This is about giving you a very different tone, like basically sounding like a tweed amp. It's a very specific thing they're going for. And I'll give you a bass tone. This is my Han Telly, and I'm just running it into this valve train amp. And I've got my pedal board here. This is a Holy board, pedal board. And it's a very convenient board for people that change pedals a lot, like myself.
Would you say you change it more than your underwear?
Yes, I do. I'm rather cavalier about personal hygiene, so I do. I'm cavalier about personal hygiene, and I am a malcontent when it comes to tone. So yes, I change my pedals out all the time. So I pop this one in place, and what I love about it, here's our bass tone. Han Telly straight in to this valve train. When you put on this, to me it really does sound like a different amp. Sounds like a tweed. Like a tweed above, get those things above like say, what would that's 9 o'clock, so say about 11 o'clock.
Yeah, approaching noon.
Yeah, approaching noon, and they start getting fuzzy. But here's what I don't like about tweed amps. Number one, they're very expensive. They don't have a lot of power, most of them, except for like the twins. They don't have a ton of power, so they get dirty quick, and usually the speakers get kind of fart out. So it's great to have these characteristics of a tweed, but have it with all the volume you need and a better speaker in your usual rig, provided that you have a good amp behind it, which I do. So that's a very cool option. Other goodies include they swap between 18 volts, which we're currently on, and 9 volts, and they have a very distinct flavor. I like the 18 more because it feels like something uniquely its own. So I've got it with the drive up quite a bit.
What mode are we hearing now?
We're hearing 18 with the drive up, and let me put on a fresh guitar because this one's been beaten out. How about something? Let's go old school, shall we?
Yeah.
Let's go with this 54 Les Paul. This, because back in the day when you had a tweed amp, say you went down to your local music store to buy that tweed amp, you'd probably try it out with something kind of like this. So I find this really expressive. Yeah, kind of get closer to in tune for you.
I was at NAMM and they had debuted this pedal and they were saying that it wants to go from like a tweed-style amp to a Bassman based on the voltages.
Oh, well, that's interesting. I can kind of see that. Well, then I would be in the Bassman setting right now.
Yep.
It's tight, but I don't know, very expressive. Okay, for instance, I'll just leave my volume wide open, and you can kind of, well, actually, why limit to that? I'll just kind of show you. It really reacts to how you touch, how you play. Man, right? I mean, a lot of variety. And, you know, I started out with my volume slightly down, but for the most part, I was wide open that whole time, and it just reacts. Nice, right? But if we bring down that drive, bring up the volume a little bit, then we got just a cool little boost. And when you really hit it, you get a little bit of drive. But with an actual tweed amp, most tweed amps, you'd be hard pressed to get that kind of volume and a boost and keep it clean. Why don't we change it to 9 volts now, and I'll put on perhaps something,
How about single coils?
single coils. Let's go.
With the Strat.
Yeah, let's go Stratty. We'll go Stratty, and then we'll go humbuckery for a final taste.
The finale.
Finale, the big finish. Okay, so also true bypass. So I've got a Walrus Power that came with this Holy board, which is great. See, this is true bypass. So
The Phoenix.
right, excuse me. So you can swap out your power because it's true bypass and it's not shutting down the whole system. So here we go, back to 9. Let's see what this thing does. So it's a very different tone. Bring up that drive a little bit and the tone down, treble down. Man, I love it. And that's straight in, that's no verb or anything, just a great tone straight in.
Rock and roll.
Yeah, I love it, man. It's just, in the 9 volt setting, you get a little more compression, but it's a very subtle compression to me. You know, nothing. And you get that snarl. Now this is a second stage kind of mild overdrive. It's not like a rectifier crazy distortion, but it does have all that snarl completely. I mean, particularly when you're in your bridge. Nice, right?
It's right there.
Right there, man. So simple, really well-made pedal, and I do like the fact that they're not going after the same territory that so many other people are going for. They're going for giving you a different amp at your gig, basically. Why don't I put on some humbuckers and we can take this baby home?
And for those inquiring, I know that Nick had said in our NAMM video that the pedal is available, and I want to say for sure it streets for under 200. I'm not certain on the price, but it's somewhere between like 170, 180.
Yeah, I thought it was like 169 or something like that. And I think it's a small company, and there's just, you know, hippies wiring these things up in a little sweatshop in Georgia. So it's kind of I think you order them and they make them right there.
Yeah, built to order.
That's how I imagine it anyway.
Just a small outfit there in Athens.
Yeah, I love that. Love that stuff. So now we're in humbucker land with my PRS. For the record, I just put this Stetz bar on here. I've loved this guitar. I've had it for a long time. It's just killer, but my other PRSs have whammy bars, and I miss not having a whammy, so I just put it on. I'm not sure. Did I make a mistake? Internet, are you pro whammy or against it?
You just opened the floodgates, my friend.
I know. Stupid question. What am I doing? But here's our bass tone. Nice, right? Out of time. Hey, before I play off on this thing, cool rundown this week. Greta Van Fleet. I love those dudes.
Yeah.
I love the fact that he is touring with a honest to God 61 Les Paul SG that he's just beating the crap out of.
It was the last show of their tour in the end of 2017, and didn't he have duct tape on it?
Yeah.
Keeping the electronics in it?
Where the electronics, where the guitar had broken there and it was taped together. I mean, this is like a $15,000 guitar with PAF, so it was being held together by
tape,
gaff tape. So anyway, very rock and roll. Love those guys. Are bringing
Sam and Jake, I believe,
bringing it back. Yeah, cool people. So here it is. Here's our bass tone. And here it is with this. To me, man, that's a very almost kind of that Greta Van Fleet kind of straight ahead, old school rock and roll.